Chip Helm and I worked at Cook Medical together. He was a national sales manager, is where I first met him. And through our journeys, I worked at Cook for 10 years, Cook Medical in Bloomington. And he was talking to me about writing these books on how people are everyday leaders through what they're doing in sales. And that, you know, this is an amazing journey. And his perspective on this, and that all the things and his thoughts from being a sales manager at Cook for 30 years, that he wrote 2 books, not 1. And I said, you gotta be on my journey. And so anyway, out of this friendship, our passion, I want to introduce to you Chip Helm.
I got to move this up a little bit here. And Joe, make sure I say on time. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is, Tiffany, you're sitting in the second row. Will you let me know when I got 2 minutes left? Maybe you can think about that. First of all, it's very interesting. Dr. Jeff, you taught me a lesson. My wife whispered over to my ear and said, wow, you go to sleep too early. Maybe it's because I'm 59 years old and I go to bed at like 8:30, so I've learned that. I've got to stay up longer. Carrie Curry, thank you. Because I tell you one thing, I would not be where I am today without mentors. I can't tell you how important mentors are. I wouldn't have got to dental school. I wouldn't have continued my career with Cook Medical. So mentors are everything. But I'll give you one Chipism. Chipism, my name is Chip. So if I give you a Chipism, that means take it home, believe in it. It's credence. It's something you need to stand by. You need to do it, okay? So when I say this, you know, mentors don't find you. You find mentors. And that's really key. But thank you for Carrie. So now, what the heck? John Maxwell couldn't come on right now, but if he came on, he said, what the heck is expanding your life? And I thought to myself, what the heck is expanding your life? That's not that. If you would have watched this video, he said, hey, it's not expanding this area. And you know what? It's not about that. It's expanding yourself from the inside. That's what he talked about. If you don't take care of what's inside yourself, it's not going to matter what's outside yourself. And I believe in this. A friend of mine, treat people like they want to be treated. You always hear treat people, the golden rule, like you want to be treated. Treat people like they want to be treated. You know, in life, it's all about repetition and preparation. So if you hear me say it again, take it to heart. You know, if you do it with the right heart, that's the key to everything. Do things with the right heart and the right intent, and you'll be okay. You may fall sometimes. That's okay. Just do it with the right heart and the right intent. That's what it's all about. I want to start with how you start on the inside, how you build your inside. It's all about your family. It's all about your friends. You want to stay in touch with your friends, and you always want to take care of your family. That's what it's all about. That's where it starts on the inside, okay? You got to start somewhere, and that's where you start. This is my family. Now, I'll start with my best friend on the right. Yes, my wife is my best friend, but this is best friend number 2, okay? I mean, I probably love that Great Dane Mac more than I love most people, sorry. It is what it is in life. On the left-hand side, you got my family. I got a medical student there. In the right. I've got a veterinarian student, and I got my youngest one wants to go to dental school someday. But it's all about the family, taking care of the family, and having that good work balance and that good work-life balance. And you got to figure that out. What we got to stop doing in this country and around is we're focusing too much on the 5%. And we got to focus on the 95% of the people that are really good, because most people mean well. So remember that. Don't worry about someone's, with their weaknesses or things that they don't do quite as well. Worry more about what they do really well. Focus on your friends, your family. We were talking about this, even in your relationship with your spouse, your partner, your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Go back and you do the right things and you do right. And you live, you know, with the right heart, the right integrity. Remember Carrie mentioned about integrity? It's all about your character. It's all about your integrity. But stop worrying about what other people think. Pursue your dreams. Go for it. I always told my children there's a means to an end. If you want to get over there, you got to go through hiccups and bumps in the road, but that's okay. Still navigate yourself there. Go for your dream. Set goals. Set things up to get you where you want to get going. Now, things can change, but again, I can't stress enough about, seriously, don't let other people tear you down. You really need to pursue your dream, and you really need not to worry what other people think about you. And believe me, I'm the biggest. Oh boy, that's been my history, because I'm the nice guy. I worry about other people more than myself, and I worry about what other people think. I do a thing about personal branding. That's a side note. We could talk about personal branding and what that is, but that's a whole nother story. Really, really important. Let yourself be happy. I love this. Happiness is a choice. Every single day, make a choice. I wear a Say the Positive band, okay? I try to stay positive all the time. When things go down a weird road, it's okay. But you choose to be happy every day. You choose it, not someone else for you. And I really believe in that happiness is a choice. Again, think about this. I'm going to repeat things over and over again because I want to get it in your head. You got to start inside yourself. You got to start inside your heart. You got to care. It all starts within you before you can go out and release it to everyone else. And we talked about this last night at dinner. You can't teach being genuine. You can't teach passion. You can't teach being sincere. You've got to have that within you. But if you put other people's thoughts first, their needs first, it is servant leadership. It is about that. You will live without regrets. I don't have a regret in my life. I really believe this. If you put others' needs first. I don't like the word regret because I believe life's too short. When you get near it and you're talking about, oh gosh, did I do this? Did I not do this? It doesn't matter. As long as you do things with the right heart. If you stay humble and kind, if you choose to be happy, you live every day like it's your last. Okay? We got to start doing more of that. You can't, you can control what you can control, right? But there's some things you can't control. You just got to let it go. And the reason why I can say this is because 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did. It's funny because I think Carrie ended up with a quote from Mark Twain. But let me just leave you with a couple thoughts. If you don't start on the inside, and you don't begin starting treating people like they want to be treated, if you don't look at trying to live every day of your life through the, as I call the humble card or through humility, it's a lost art right now in this country about humility. I think everything you do is driven through humility. I think relationship building, networking, how you deal with people, how you get up every morning. But you've got to do that because that's what good leaders do. They have high character. They have high integrity. But more importantly, they're sales. My son wants to be an orthopedic surgeon. I had a kid go, what do you mean? Orthopedic surgeon? They're not in sales. Of course they are, because they need to get customers. They need to communicate with people. You need to bring people. I mean, all of us, what we do, we're selling something. You're either selling a widget, a concept, or really, I'll tell you one thing. You know what separates everyone in this room from everyone else? It's yourself. You separate yourself from everyone. So yeah, it's been exciting. I've enjoyed it. This whole concept. I love to stay connected. One of my is know that you care about them, that you acknowledge that you received some information from them. That's all that matters. Thank you. I think I've just ended the time. Perfect.
Thank you very much. All right.
So, I just want to say thanks to Melanie. If it wasn't for her, she's kind of changed my life a lot. We ran into each other. We used to work together. Next thing I know it, I ran into her over LinkedIn. I can't say enough about Mel. I call her Mel, so what the heck. But I'll tell you what, she's phenomenal, unbelievable, and thank you again.